A very intense and powerful hurricane is going to smash into Jamaica as we go into Sunday and Monday. But in the meantime, it will be stalling just to the southeast of Jamaica as we go into Sunday afternoon. This particular hurricane model does keep it southeast of Jamaica, while a lot of the other models have actually kept it south of Jamaica. It's a big difference because if it goes any further to the west, we are going to likely see that landfall on the western half of Jamaica. However, if it does take the path that this hurricane model is showing, we could see landfall over here in eastern Jamaica, which means that it would have less time to intensify, but would still bring major impacts just to a different side of the country. By Sunday evening, this is just to the southeast of Jamaica as an intense Category 4 hurricane, and then it'll try to make a run at becoming a Category 5 hurricane as we go into Monday morning and afternoon. Notice how it drops down to 924 millibars of pressure. Our eye wall is going to be all around the southeast side of Jamaica, and then eventually as we go throughout the evening hours on Sunday, or Monday, excuse me, the worst of the impacts are going to be felt across eastern Jamaica with substantial winds. We're likely talking Category 4 to 5 intensity winds right along the immediate coastline and even some inland areas in either eastern or western Jamaica. And then on top of that, very heavy rainfall, 30 to 40 inches of rain are possible. And then on top of that, we're also talking about substantial storm surge out of this hurricane. So this is a no-winner scenario at this point. However, there is obviously a possibility here that we could see a couple scenarios play out for Jamaica, one of which is it makes landfall in the eastern half of the country. Another one, it could make a landfall in the western half of the country. It could also kind of split the difference here and go between the two, but no matter what happens, we are going to see catastrophic impacts in Jamaica. And then as we go into late Monday and early Tuesday, that is when it'll go right through Jamaica and then eventually track towards Cuba Tuesday afternoon, bring the threat of Category 3 to 4 intensity to eastern Cuba. And then early Wednesday, it'll be moving right through the eastern Bahamas, bringing all sorts of hurricane impacts, and then it's out to sea